Welcome to the quick hitter version of the Mike Wise Show. Our featured discussion this week is with former NBA big man Todd MacCulloch. And guess what? He's making his Hollywood debut, kids. My producer, Bruce Bernstein, sent me one of the great texts of all time, and it involved you on the verge of making your mark on the silver screen. Tell us about the film project you're involved with.
Got a friend here on Bainbridge Island named Bobby Rowe, who's a filmmaker. And, I think a lot of his projects kind of got put on hold, like a lot of things are right now. And another producer who had their project put on hold said, I still want to make a movie during this time. So he tasked a bunch of different filmmakers to film with whatever they had, with whoever they had, and they're going to put that together. And that's been compiled. It's a film called Isolation. They're in talks right now for distribution. And my friend needed a big villain. And so he thought of me. I was the biggest, I'm not a big villain, a big person that can play a villain. And I put up my hand and said, I'll do it. So I'm excited about seeing just how big I look on the big screen. And I'm not sure where it's going to end up, but when it comes out, I'm excited to see it.
You're 6'11". What are you going now? What's your weight? Have you put on the quarantine 15 or 30, or are you pretty light?
I'm not light. I've actually lost a little bit during quarantine, but I definitely had some to lose. I still have some more to lose. So I knew this could go even worse than it's been going. And so I've been pretty mindful of the caloric consumption. So the number's been going down, but I'm nowhere near my playing weight. So I got a lot of work left to do, but so far I've been doing okay.
6'11", 3? What do you in change? What do you got?
Yeah, more than that. Yeah, somewhere in that.
Because I'm forgetting about the shape part. I'm looking at the monster quality in the film. You're scary as hell. You're 300. I mean, that's a big person.
That's what he was looking for. He wanted a big scary person, and I was the one for the job. So this will be my first on-screen credit.
This could be like you could get the sequel to the 7-foot guy Richard something in the Bond movies. Remember?
Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws would be great.
Jaws would be Jaws or
Sloth from Goonies 2 or something.
What's that?
Sloth from Goonies 2. Hey, you guys. Something like that.
Dude, that was Matuzak. That was perfect.
I've been working on it.
That's great. All right. When will this film come out? I've got to hear about it.
So it's been filmed and it's been turned over, and I think the producer is now in talks with distributors to see where it's going to be. So an agreement hasn't been reached yet, but I will be sure and let Bruce know, and so you can share it with your listeners. But as of right now, I don't know where to tell you to go because it hasn't come out yet, but they're hopeful it won't be too long from now.
What is your next movie role going to be? Have you thought about it yet, even?
No one's been sending me any scripts, and I didn't have any speaking lines. So if anyone needs a 7-foot, 300+ pound person, people know where to find me. So we'll see how this one goes, but the reviews aren't in for my performance yet.
We have to come up with I might just write the screenplay myself. We have to come up with something with the pinball machines, and you're like the pinball wizard from Tommy, and you're deaf, dumb, and blind, and the whole thing, and you're blowing up the scoreboard on the pinball machine, but then you get angry, and then you start, I don't know, annihilating people.
I have an idea.
Bruce?
I mean, has there ever been a pinball slasher movie?
No,
I've not seen one.
I think there needs to be. I think you're onto something.
Because once you develop your character, and you don't want to get typecast, but look, you're a big villain, and slasher, that's a short step. Anyway, I'm leaving now. You guys finish.
If you'd like to hear more from Todd MacCulloch, check out the full version of the Mike Wise Show from Pure Hoops Media.